How's it going, everyone? It's Reversal Trader King. I want to do a quick update on ALLR as it's been having the worst, um, the worst record for retail traders. I see a lot of complaining. It's very depressing, and sometimes I look at that and be like, okay, maybe I should, take a buy here. But it's still, after all this stuff, it's still not just yet there. So I'm going to, guys, give you the updated system, my buy strategy and all that. If you guys don't know, I use the band strategy. I use the exponential moving averages in the middle. I use the KDJ. I have all this in my Discord. You can see what I alert plays, my entries and exits. A lot of times when I make a video, it does not mean I'm buying. You have to be in the Discord to know when I actually put my entries and exits in and have an over 95% win rate. So, ALLR just hit the EMA 5. That's your purple band here. As you can see, it just hit it. We never take trades on the EMA 5. There just wasn't much room up to the EMA 10. Look at this. If we went to the EMA 10, I'm not gonna risk my capital for it to go to 47 cents, a 2-cent gain. And then EMA 20 was way up in here at the 57 cents. That's where you would want it to go to, but I just didn't see that happening. And unfortunately, ALLR just went tumbling down. They had some news, and what is it, I forgot what they talked about here. Regains compliance. That was back in May 20th. Signs new management. Um, why is stock getting? Wasn't it Hold up. It's trading over 32 cents. Notice from that. Okay, yeah. Their company failed to meet the requirement of maintaining a minimum bid price of $1 for 30 consecutive days. So the request will temporarily prevent the suspension delisting of its stock until the hearing concludes. So, yeah, it's just not looking good. Based on the news, that's why the stock went down. It went down rapidly, 28%, 34%. And retail traders are like, man, this stock is freaking frustrating, right? And I get it. It is. SPFM was kind of the same way, guys. Look at this. Retail traders got sucked into this, but I made tons and tons of money on it. And you might be like, how did you make any money on it? Well, look at this. We had this big, massive move. We haven't hit EMA 5 in quite some time. Right in here is when we took our entries on these two candles here. We accumulated, and this went up 40%. Made massive money. We eventually hit the EMA 5 right in here to make some more gains, and then the EMA 10. After that happened, we stopped taking trades. There was nothing else to trade. Right on in here was no big upside range to the EMA 5. I'd like to look for big upside. It kept hitting the EMA 5, so there wasn't really any time distance. Wasn't really much room up to the EMA 10 till we went down in here. And this is kind of what I'm showing with ALLR. You had this big down move. We just hit the EMA 5. There was little distance to the 10, but there was more massive to the EMA 20. And what happened is we went down and we just jumped right up to the EMA 5. But if you got in out these entries, you could have made 37% on SPFM, and then it goes right back down, and then it hits the 10, and now we're going to try to hit the 20 here. And that's kind of what I'm aiming at for ALLR. I wanted to show you an example of a trade that just obviously same category. That kind of sucks, and retail traders are complaining a lot. So the pros and cons, the cons is we just hit the EMA 5. Right in here, we went down here, we had a little touch of the EMA 5. As you can see, there's a wick touching it. So we would want to have a little time distance, but I can definitely see this, really going up. But we also have an ATR 4. We're almost going to touch the ATR 4. We have a K on the KDJ. If you look at the bottom indicator, it's at 14.20. I do try to look for under 10. But here's the biggest thing that I like about ALLR. It's not just something to base all your, I have to get in the trade view of it. But if you look at it, price has to hit your EMA 20. It always does. It always will. Anything that don't touch your EMA 20 in 2 months time frame is considered long. Our last touch was May 2nd of 2024. The current date is June 25th. So May 2nd to June 2nd is 1 month. June 2nd to July 2nd is 2 months. So we're going in, within a week time frame. We'll be at the extreme. Sorry, my video buffered. But within 2 months is rare. So another week is going to be around that 2 month mark. So we know we can have this conservative target right here at the EMA 20. That's like I will get out, no matter what. And as you can see, oftentimes it does go above it and give you more gains. Look at this. It went above it, algos did their mission, and then it goes flat out down. Now I'll show you over and over and over. Alt price always hits your reversion to the mean. The price goes down and it hits the EMA 20, and it's like a magnet. When you see these massive distances of not touching the EMA 20, price tends to go ahead and touch it. And it looks like ALLR has that oftentimes, right? But that's why we want to really make sure. Look at, like, for this example, you see how we don't touch the EMA 5 for some time. We're close to the lower band here. We start accumulating this. We haven't had a touch for the EMA 10, which is this yellow band. Look at it. We touched the 5 and 10, making nice gains. And slowly but surely, we go in. There wasn't really a trade in here, but as you can see, we went way up and touched the upper band. And then that's considered a sell zone. The upper band is my sell zone. So yeah, I know it really does suck, guys. For anyone that's in it, I definitely feel your pain, and that's why I said use a strategy that works. Stop listening to people like, oh, well, ALLR was over $3. Now it's trading at 20 cents. It might be a good buy now. They don't know. They're just basing it on numbers. What makes you think 20 cents is a good buy compared to 15 cents or 10 cents? If it goes to 10 cents, you're down half your portfolio. You put 10 grand in, you're down 5K. So to me, it's just like, yes, this could pump and go rapidly up, and I might miss a lot of gains. I do feel like this is presenting a nice buy. I would not be shorting this. I would not say, oh, this is not going to go up. We know the EMA 20 is due for a correction, and this has went well past the EMA 20 when it pumps. This stock is known for pumps. It is known for pumps. It's just hard to get that exact pump. As you can see, this stock can get really going, but the pumps never sustain themselves. They're always going down, and you just got to be in the right entry. So if you're getting in near these zones, yes, you're in a lot better situation than the people who are way up in these ranges. Like, this thing was 40 cents just 2 days ago, and now it's trading at 20 cents. So this thing did a 100% haircut in 2 days, which is, a very big move down. So my system, we just touched the EMA 5. I want to look for some time distance on the EMA 5. I want to see, maybe do we get to the ATR 4, which is this lower band touch. We got very close to it, and oftentimes on the past of this stock, when we got close to it, it has pumped. What I would like to see is, 1, do we get back to the EMA 10 and reject, and then we go back to the EMA 20, is what I assume. The last time we touched the EMA 10 was back in May 31st. So it is June 25th, so we're getting pretty close to that 1 month mark. I wouldn't be ashamed of, 40 cents is the EMA 10. That is a very big range. It's obviously going to fluctuate. As you can see, it tends to fluctuate about 5 cents, and still nice range up. So if you're getting in these areas, it's not as bad, but always properly accumulate bottom reversals. Never go all in on one side. So you guys know my targets. I would like to see a back retest of the EMA 5. It has massive room up. As you can see, there's, it's way below the EMA 5, but we always want to use time distance. My conservative target is probably the EMA 10, and then within a probably 2 weeks time frame, we hit the EMA 20 is my guess. Hope you guys enjoyed this analysis of the video. If you're in this trade, I'm sorry. Just learn from it. There's always another trade, and just be patient. I know one of the hardest things I find in trading is just like the fear of missing out, right? You're like, if I don't buy, it might pump. And a lot of people are probably thinking that with ALLR. They're like, wow, it went down to 32 cents. It went down 28%. I have to get in. I might miss out on that pump. And you start shaking, you'll be like, and then it goes down another 34%. And you're like, wow, man, now I'm frustrated. I got to buy more shares. And that's the cycle of where you get the big losses. There's no really, you frenzy buy. There's no proper accumulation rules. And I tell my people, looking at the 15-minute chart, I use lower time frames. Where do I look to accumulate is near these areas when it penetrates the lower band. I don't want to just randomly guess. When I like a system or like a trade, I want to make sure that it's overextended to the bottom side. So when it does, this is where your proper accumulation is going to be. You never want to just buy it randomly. There's no thing here. So I'm going to use the lower band where it's overextended to the downside, and so I can get a nice move up. If you guys want to have this system, have your chart set up, know how to use it, I have a premium Discord. And if you click the link down below, it'll say join the premium Discord to be a profitable trader. And I promise you, you will be a profitable trader if you do these roles. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. What you want to do is head on over to the server shop. There's two services, the swing trading and day and swing trading. Obviously, I'm going to recommend the day and swing trading plus because you get access to everything for 12 bucks a month. All my hidden secrets, the strategy that I've been doing for over 6 years to develop. Nobody has this strategy, I promise you, because I developed it. I used probably the weirdest, unique indicators in a unique way. I use, people don't use the exponential moving averages like I do. I use it for a bottom reversal strategy. And in my day trading, I use it in a unique way to make sure that I'm being very conservative, and that's why I have a very high win ratio. It's not just to say, to be cocky. It's just to be like, trading does not have to be gambling. A lot of trading is like fishing. You have to be patient. Not every day is going to be a nice setup. If there's not a nice setup, you don't take the trade and you take the day off and relax, because I promise you the market will always be there, and there will be a setup like ALLR that gives you a nice buying opportunity. Everybody is well above your averages, but you still want to make sure you do the system and you make sure it meets the requirements. So, as I said before, we're going to target the EMA 5 and 10. If you have my system, make sure you target those areas. EMA 20 is still a longer term target. I would expect 2 weeks it touches that. So that concludes my analysis. If you do just subscribe, do it on your computer. It is slightly cheaper than on your phone because your phone will charge an iOS fee. I really hope you guys join. You're going to get my trade alerts sent directly to your phone, notified. We took a lot of trades here. We've been having really high success. I just posted education videos. You're going to get my actual EMA 5 strategy. It's not posted on my YouTube. It's only exclusive to the members. We have a chat GPT that will answer all your questions. If you have anything, someone hosted that for us. You're going to love it, guys. Hope you guys stay safe, stay profitable, and live another day in the market. And I hope to see you in the Discord. If you like the video, give a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you feel. And I'll see you on the next vid. Peace out.